Ringing up Graeme Kenna now.
This is the voicemail of Graeme Kenna from the Legal Department for Adult Services in Bradford Council. Please leave a message and I will get back to you.
After you've finished your message, just hang up. Or to hear more options, please press 1.
Yes, hello, Mr. Kenna. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Saturday, the 17th of August 2023. And I know the fact that you're not working on the weekend and you're on holiday until the 19th, as I receive bounce back to my email messages that I'm sending you. I'm obviously, as you know, I'm sending an email message now to every single counsellor to explain to me exactly how you've abducted my brother from my care, from our care home at 20 Primary Way, only for us to now become homeless and for you to have abducted my brother and forcibly placed him into a care institution of your own choosing under falsified allegations that I was neglecting him, when the reality is that it was you that were neglecting him and had continued to do so for a number of years, whilst at the same time colluding, conspiring, and machinating with the courts and the judges and the judiciaries and the public guardian and all the rest of it. Also, you can continue to maintain the falsified charade and deception and corruption that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're acting in the best interest of what you would purport to others to be doing, to act to safeguard the weak and the vulnerable in society, when the reality is that you yourself as a local authority are exploiting and abusing and machinating and torturing the weak and vulnerable members in society because you have a great deal of disdain and contempt for them. You have a great deal of disdain and contempt for me too, no doubt, because I'm an Asian, because I'm Muslim, or because I'm a son of an immigrant, and you believe that this is your country and we need to be kicked out, and that's why you're torturing us. This is the reality of the situation, is that you personally, or whoever the decision maker may be, is a racist and is targeting me and my family, and then looking to placate that no, you're acting in the best interest of society, and you're acting in the best interest of the ratepayers. Many of those who are in Bradford are of the ethnic minority group. I believe there's a high percentage, 20% of the Bradford population is minority Asian, no doubt Muslims, that you're collecting money from, and then also utilizing that money to torture and victimize us. Now, why is it the case that I can't speak to my brother? What is wrong? Why would I not be? What have you proven exactly? You don't need to prove anything. All you need to do is peddle your lies and deceptions, fraud and corruption, and hope to get away with it, because ultimately you know the fact that all the judges and the judiciary are in your back pockets as they are prostituting out their services, just like the West Yorkshire Police are prostituting out their services to achieve your objective and narratives. Why are you preventing me from speaking to my brother even on the telephone? You've achieved what you wanted to achieve in my mother's case, now in my brother's case, without a court order, without the involvement of the High Court, as you did last time. I mean, no doubt you know the fact that you can get any orders that you want, and you simply have no respect or courtesy or to the judicial system, because you prostitute, because you know the judicial system prostitutes itself to your whims and wishes, and that's the reality, that judges are all prostituting the services for your benefit. So you have no respect for the courts or the judicial system or the rule of law. Your tyrants are in positions of authority and power and control, and you're being tyrannical and torturing people, such as my family members, and then claiming to be acting in what you're two-faced, silver-tongued, two-faced. You give a perception and persona out to the world that you're an egalitarian, benevolent local authority, just simply doing your job, and then the reality is that you're stealing, plundering, profiteering, or in your old ways, going back to your old habits and ways of torturing and murdering, no doubt committing pedophilia, kiddie fiddling, because that's what you enjoy. You enjoy torturing and murdering people, and then pawning it off as egalitarian principles and British values. Well, you're right, these are British values. drug dealing and pirateering and plundering and profiteering. It's all about profit with you people, isn't it? Now it's been over a year. I've not seen my brother. Why can I not see my brother? Oh, we let you see your brother, and that was a shame upon you. That was a clearly staged event, wasn't it? Where you wanted me to go down and then get some evidence to justify not coming down. It was quite clear to me that the care home manager had been instructed to find some pretext to subsequently prevent me from seeing my brother. Right now, you have not explained exactly what legal basis that you have my brother in your custody in the manner that you do. It's been now over a year that you're holding him detained unlawfully, and this is a dual national citizen. He's not even he's a dual national. He's a Pakistani citizen that you're holding like this. I should tell the High Court of Pakistan that you're doing this, make this an international situation, because you're now detaining my brother unlawfully, holding him against his will. Where are your laws now? Where are your so-called British values now? Where is the law that you purport to be working under? There is no law, because you got caught out failing in adult social care. I looked to expose this, and as a consequence, I've become the target and victimized, lost everything as a result of your persistency in torturing and murdering us in this manner. This is completely deplorable and reprehensible of yourself. I'm urging you to speak to me, and you're not even willing to give me the courtesy of speaking to me. But yet you are plotting, planning and conspiring, making false allegations to the police that I've done criminal damage, when the reality is that you've done criminal damage, and your criminal damage is now the care home was £350 million care home that you've damaged. You've obviously accumulated a high liability, £1 million a week previously. It's now £7 million a week. All refusing to engage with me. Oh, Mr. Hussein's crazy, we don't want to talk to him. But yet you've got my brother and you're holding him hostage and you won't let me speak to him. There is no rights and law that you can do this. The Human Rights Act is a piece of paper that you're wiping your ass with, because you got nothing. You know the fact that you have no respect for human rights. You got no respect for people. You got no respect for humanity. You've not even got respect for the laws that you purport to be working under. It's all malicious, malevolent contrivance as you look to abuse power and become tyrannical. You, the local authority, Bradford Council, have gone mad. I can assure you, I've dealt with a lot of people with madness. You have gone totally bonkers and insane. You are totally doolally, and now you're looking to target and vict by looking to hold so many mental positions that you've just gone crazy. And with that craziness comes tyranny and torture and abuse of power and malevolence. How can you hold your head up? You should be ashamed of yourself for murdering people, the weak and the vulnerable, like you're torturing my brother now. And you then machinating, conspiring, colluding.
You're approaching the maximum allowed time for recording a message. If you wish to record further, please choose the append option from the menu. If you've finished recording, just hang up. If you don't carry on recording or hang up, your message will be deleted. To listen to your message, please record the rest of your message after the tone. When you've finished recording, press the hash key.
As I was saying, you're busy plotting, planning, conspiring, colluding, machinating, and being sly and cunning by colluding with my relatives in order to achieve your narrative and objective. And the reality is that everybody knows what you're really about. The reality is that all the people that you've associated with and bought off know the fact that the local authority is a bunch of losers that are criminals that are murdering people. And as long as people are getting paid, you'll buy their silence off. But eventually, soon enough, everybody's gonna turn up on you. I can assure you that sooner or later everybody's gonna eventually turn up on you and expose you for what you've been doing. You've been murdering people on a systemic and industrial scale to save on cost in adult social care, because you can't fulfill your duty of care. And in my brother's circumstances, you're holding him unlawfully in a private prison for your benefit.
You've reached the maximum time available for recording your message. To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. If you are happy with your message, press 4.
Press
message
4.
sent. Goodbye.
So these people are just lying, cheating crooks in positions of authority and power, and their situation is becoming as day by day their situation is becoming more and more untenable. But yet they persist in maintaining the facade, the charade and facade that they're a local authority and they're doing all that they're supposed to be doing. You know, there's so many vulnerable people out there that do need help, that they're not helping, that they're being neglectful and negligent on. And in my particular circumstances, where my brother does have an alternative supportive care provision in place, such as from myself or my family. They're looking to destroy and sabotage that because they run a monopoly. They run a monopoly in care. No, they run a monopoly in torture and mayhem. That's their monopoly. And anybody who infringes on that monopoly gets sent to prison because they want to hold control and dominance and a monopoly on torture and mayhem and murder and misery. That's the reality of the situation. Yep.